Every mall and festival across the country has a Santa ready to listen to kids' wish lists. But how do you know if the man behind the beard is someone who should be near your children? Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Ealing investigates.
Oh my goodness, they want Mrs. Claus.
One look at Lance McLean and you know what he does every November and December.
I started out being Santa when friends asked me to dress up for church functions.
Now McLean is for hire, and as a member of the Lone Star Santas group, he has to meet two very important requirements.
We decided if you're going to be a Santa in the group, you should have a background check and you should have insurance.
If you hire a Santa from Lone Star Santas, you're going to get a man who has had a background check. But what about Santas in malls? The Houston Galleria is owned by the Simon Property Group. It's one of the largest retail ownership groups in the world. When it hires a Santa, it gets them from a contractor in Colorado that requires background checks for anyone wearing the red suit. But what about the dozens of other places your kids might encounter St. Nick? Years ago, a Santa in Cleveland, Texas was found to be on the state's sex offender list for a crime that happened when the man was 12 years old. And no one knew about it until a parent did some digging. In that case, the Santa was a volunteer for the city, and because of that, he did not have to undergo a background check. Cleveland has since changed its policy.
How do I know that Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny or whoever has had a background check?
Jeff Moore with Top Gun Security says parents should call the stores they plan to visit to see if the place requires background checks on Santa. That includes any place a class field trip might go to see St. Nick.
If you're looking at protecting your kids, you deserve to ask on their behalf, have they had a background check?
Moore adds if you're hiring your own Santa, make certain you cross-check the name through the state's sex offender list. As for McLean, he says he makes sure anyone looking to hire him knows that his background and insurance information are readily available.
But typically when I talk to a client, I'll get the information out first, and I'll let them know that I'm a Christian, real bearded Santa.
Jeff Ealing, 13 Eyewitness News.